What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Cookie DAO today. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, okay? Here we are, down a little bit since yesterday's video, down at about 17 cents now. We hit a low of about 16.4 cents, and we found a double bottom look. At least it looks like a double bottom, right? We've had a nice reaction off of it. But I would argue that it wasn't as nice of a reaction as this last reaction. Generally speaking, if you find support at an area and you're getting weaker reactions, that's actually a foreshadowing, a signal of a breakthrough that's going to come through, right? It looks like a double bottom for now until it doesn't, right? It's like this looked like a double bottom until it didn't. Now it doesn't even look like a double bottom, right? It just looks like he broke through. I think we're doing the same thing here. Maybe not, time will tell, but a lot of volume came in on this candle here, which pushed you down. Not as much volume came into the upside. So, whereas before the volume to the downside was very minimal, the volume to the upside was actually larger than the volume to the downside, and we continued pressing higher, right? So I think that we are going lower. I think this head and shoulders pattern is in full effect. Head and shoulders pattern, what are you talking about? I'm talking about this right here, right? I don't know, maybe it's here's the left shoulder, here's the head, here's the right shoulder, right? Something like that. Head and shoulders pattern. Slanted head and shoulders pattern, sure, but it is a head and shoulders pattern. The volume profile is perfect. I haven't seen something this perfect in a while. And head and shoulders patterns, they oftentimes are slanted. I don't know if it's just crypto or what, but I actually do see them slanted a good bit of the time. It's been a while since I've identified one though before it broke out. And here we go. I guess not before. Technically, it wasn't before it broke out, was it? It was like at this point here after it broken out. But we broke out. We back tested the breakout point for resistance, right? The neckline there, and we're going down, man. We're going down. The measure move for this overall from a low to a high. The measure move, and actually maybe I should take it from a negative standpoint, right? Not a positive standpoint. High to low. The measure move would be something all the way. Oh wait. That's not the breakout point. That's the breakout point right there. Yeah. Pretty close still. The measure move would be all the way down at 14 cents. So not financial advice, not a financial advisor. Where I'm planning on buying based off this measure move would be something between about 15 and 14 cents. Now with measure moves, it's just an idea. It's not a requirement. You do not have to go here. That's not what this is saying. It's just saying you could go here. This is the likely area to go to. But you could find support above it. You could blast through it. You might hit it exactly. It's hard to say. We'll know when we get there, right? That's kind of the essence of it. But it gives us an idea. So let's put a line right there at that idea, and then we'll delete the rest of this noise here, right? Get rid of that. Get rid of that. So that's the idea, to stop there. Let's see if we can confirm this idea through other means. Okay, so we're going to look at this from a relative low standpoint to a relative high. That's right there at the base of your golden ratio zone, right? The white zone is for loading and unloading. 61869, perfect area to buy. It's also right here at prior resistance on the price levels here. I mean, we go back in time, prior resistance, prior support, all right in this area of the measure move, prior support right there. So I do expect we're going to find significance at that 14 to 15 cent area. We really could go below it, and I wouldn't be discouraged or sad, right? I will definitely be buying closer to 15 cents, even with the measure move being at 14 cents. I'll be buying below 15 cents, but closer to 15 cents than 14 cents, willingly accepting the lower prices, the momentary lower prices. Go lower, I don't care. I'm going to get in, and then we're gonna sell at higher prices inevitably. Do we get here this day, or do we get here a little bit later? That just depends if we move lower or not. But I'm gonna buy right around there personally. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. If you look at the relative low here, the Mac Daddy low from April 7th, from the low to the high, your 382 is right below this level. And if anything, it's actually more indicative, in my opinion, that we might go lower. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. I might change where I buy, actually. I might be buying closer to 14 cents now, actually. This 382, it's a big deal. It really is. The measure move, again, the white line is not a requirement. You can go a little bit below it. And in strong endeavors, oftentimes you do find support right at the 382, like right at it. With the first interaction of the 382, it's very common to wick below it and then close above it. But with this kind of a reaction in the bullish phase up, again, I would expect a direct bounce off of this area. So I very much would expect that we actually do go just below 14 cents. We exceed our measure move by just a little bit, right? And these slanted head and shoulders patterns, they're a bit harder to gauge where the breakout point is, I guess. I think I did a good job, but maybe not, But anyways, yeah, that makes sense. 382, I like that. 13.83 cents. I like that a lot. That's probably just below 14 cents is where we're going to go. It wouldn't surprise me because there is so much attention on Cookie these days, and there's a lot of volume trading on it on a 24-hour basis regularly, even whenever it's boring, let alone when it's exciting. Exciting can still be to the downside. If you find a low that's still exciting, 28 million on a $77 million market cap, $28 million in 24-hour volume. That's a lot, guys. And all we've done really over the last 4 days is just move sideways. So that's a lot for a nothing day. You know what I mean? Inevitably, I think we'll go down here. I think it's going to happen over the coming days. It might even happen. Who knows? By the end of today, we have 8 hours 51 minutes left. We could be down there maybe tomorrow. But I'm going to set up some buy orders after this video. I'm literally going to set up buy orders from probably not just below 15 cents. I would say, let's see, what can we do here? If we're going to go here, I would think, yeah, 14.5 cents and lower. 14.5 cents to 14 cents. I'm going to be layering buy orders throughout that. That's what I'm going to be doing, yeah. Because I think that's where we'll go. I want to have those orders set up so that whenever they hit, limit orders, if you're using anything and you have the ability to control if it's a post or taker order, make sure you do that. If you don't understand what I'm talking about with like limits and post and taker orders, as far as like the fees go, you should look into that a little bit. You can modify the fees on any exchange you're using. I don't know what exchange everybody's using, and I'm not aware of how every exchange works with their orders, but for Coinbase at least, you can, whenever you're verifying or validating your order before you send it through, you can, it says taker only or post only. Click post only, right? Post only means that you can only post a trade. You're the one posting the trade, right? There's a transaction. I didn't mean to explain this, and I'm sure a lot of you are aware of this, right? This is like very beginner level stuff, but maybe you're not. Maybe you're not, and maybe you are a beginner. So, we all start at some point, but think of it like this. It says post only or allow taker. Allow taker means that you are taking someone else's order. You are the taker. You're allowing your order to be a taker. You're taking that order that someone else has posted. It costs money to post an order. It costs even more money to take an order, right? So that's what the fees are, right? When you post an order, there's a fee, but it costs more money for that posted order to be transacted than it is just for it to be posted. Who pays the fee on the transacted order? It's the taker that pays that fee. Not the person who posted the order. So if you post an order and you do post only, you can only post an order that's outside of the current price. So like if you're going to sell, you can't put a sell order that's a post order at 14 cents because the price is above here. You'd have to do it above the price. If you're doing a buy, you have to buy below the price for post only. I don't know how much sense that makes or not, but it should make sense. All those words are very accurate. My thoughts are articulated well, I think, but just trying to help people out with fees and stuff like that, because fees are annoying and you can mitigate them a little bit. Just do what I'm doing, not financial advice, not a financial advisor. I'm putting my post only limit orders down here at about 14.5 to 14 cents. That's all I'm trying to say. Okay. And I'm going to layer them out. I'm not going to do just one order. I'm not going to do just 4 orders. I'm probably going to do like 20 orders. It's going to take me time just to do all of that. I need to get a bot, man. That's what I need to do. But anyways, I got nothing else for you guys. I'm just talking at this point. Inevitably, yes, Cookie going down to prices just below 14 cents is probably what's going to happen here over the coming days. And then we're going to rip, guys. It's going to be a good, we're going to dunk our cookies in some milk, and then we're going to eat it. It's going to be good. It's going to be super yummy. It's going to be fantastic. And I think that we're moving up pretty damn soon. Just a little turbulence along the way. Turbulence never hurt anybody. It's just an opportunity to get in. We're finding resistance here at the prior resistance on the opening day for Bybit. We're also conveniently finding resistance here on the opening day of getting listed on Coinbase as well. So very significant area. Makes sense that we might chill here. We chilled here last time, right, for a little bit. So we're just going to mess around for a little bit and then continue on our merry way. I got nothing else for you guys. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. And I'll let you guys know on x.com whenever I buy back into Cookie, right? At Chris Harris 85. That's me. I'll definitely make a video on it too. But for now, we're just waiting. For now, sitting, getting our limit orders set up. Nothing else to do. All right. Bye-bye.